Little Flora doesn't let go of her uncle's picture. Narek is a soldier in Artsakh. He counts the days while serving on the front line, just as his mother does back home. He'll come home in 58 days. That will be my happiest day. Mariam's eyes fill with tears whenever she talks about her son. During the April War of 2016, Narek was stationed at the border. His mother couldn't find out where he was. She had no news of him for 3 days. At last he called. He said, "Mom, don't worry. Artsakh is God's lamb. The wolf wasn't able to devour it." Mariam didn't mind that her son was joining the army. She just prayed that they wouldn't take him to the Yernikner military base in northern Artsakh. She had heard that things were particularly tough there. I used to ask parents of other soldiers about it. They said Yernikner is a terrible place. It's humid, the soldiers' wounds won't heal there. During his enlistment lottery, Narek had drawn the name of the location he would serve at. It was Yernikner. His mother had called him at that very moment. Narek had tried to hide the truth from her. "What's the location you've drawn?" I asked. "Well, it's somewhere," he said. "Yeah, I know, Narekjan, but where? Tell me." I insisted. I was at home with my younger boy, Karen. "Mom," Narek said, "I drew the name of the place you didn't want." At that moment, believe me, if it weren't for Karen, I don't know what I would have done. Karen told me, "Mom, it's okay. We'll go to Yernikner to visit him. It's okay." Mariam's first visit to Yernikner was on the occasion of her son's oath ceremony. This photo is a keepsake. She has also kept her son's conscription letter. Since his enlistment, Narek has come home a few times. His mother says she no longer thinks of Yernikner as a bad place. These past 2 years, I feel that Yernikner is safer than I thought. Narek went to the army from his family home, shack number 646 in Gyumri. He was born here. 2 years ago, he and his father fixed the roof and made some repairs inside the hut. Barely 10 days after those repairs, there was a heavy rain. It rained so hard that water came down these walls. My son said, "Mom, the water took away all our hard work." The hut is like a little child, Mariam says. You should constantly keep an eye on it and look after it. Whenever she can afford it, she buys new panels and paint. There is a constant need for repairs here. We try to at least patch it up, protect it against the elements, until God opens a door for us. Apart from water and the bone-chilling winds, ants and rats also get inside the hut through its countless cracks. The rats have gnawed on Narek's bed. Last year, when Narek was home on a 6-day leave and I went to make his bed, I saw that the rats had nibbled at it all over this section. Mariam has lived here ever since she got married 22 years ago. Many find it amazing that she has married a man who lives in a hut. They say to me, "Oh, Mariam, how have you been able to live here? How have you managed? We couldn't possibly do it." Well, I tell them, if you love a man, you can overcome anything. Life itself is a challenge. You just have to try to tackle things. For Mariam, the biggest challenge she must come to terms with is her son's military service. She, along with her younger son and Flora, impatiently wait for Narek's return. That day they will prepare a big table and throw a great party under their already fruit-bearing cherry tree.